And breaking news, ISIS flags have resurfaced in the valley. Flags waved near the Jama Masjid area in Srinagar. Fareed with us for more details. Fareed, in fact, it seems to have become a regular pattern right after the Friday prayers there.
Well, yes, today as well, after the Friday prayers, there were some ISIS flags that were displayed by the youth. But today, definitely the number was far less than what we had seen in the last at least 1 or 2 months, where after Friday prayers, every week, we used to see either Pakistani flags or ISIS flags being displayed, and again these youngsters trying to provoke the police into action. Now here again today after Friday prayers, the ISIS flags were seen. In fact, 1 or 2 flags were seen with these youngsters, but immediately the police did swoop in, and but before they could really detain them.
Okay, please stay with us, Fareed. In fact, we also have a PDP's Zawaidur Rahman with us on the phone line. Now, Mr. Rahman, how really are you looking at this situation? Just because there is no action against these people, it seems that it's almost become a practice right after the Friday prayers that we see almost every Friday now.
Look, there are ways of containing this protest, and the state has contained in the past. In the previous government used to do, they used to crush people, and that is what happened in 2010. 112 children were killed because of the state reaction. Now, the apparatus with state is you can deal with them on the basis of, by reacting to their flag hosting, by reacting to their stone pelting, and or by crushing their voices. But the second option is to counter.
Mr. Rahman, if you're with us, but what really has the government done now? What are you doing to contain these protests? Because it seems to have almost become a commonplace habit that we see these ISIS flags and, perhaps being coming out at a greater frequency now. We seem to have lost that link, but let's reconnect with Fareed. Now, Fareed, the government there, specifically the PDP, is saying that, look, we have done enough to contain these protests. But is that the ground reality, Fareed?
Well, as far as the security agencies are concerned, they say that they have made some arrests, and in fact, some boys have been detained. They have been questioned about these ISIS flags, and then there seems to be no big backing or clear backing to these kind of protests or these flags. And in fact, if you talk of most of these organizations, be it the separatists or otherwise, they have disowned these people. But the fact is that still these flags are coming out, so that of course will be taken. Of course, the police would be taken cognizance, and in this case today, there were at least 2 to 3 occasions where these flags did come out. Although once the police came in, these protesters were dispersed, and then the calm was restored in that particular area. But yes, you're right. Every time these flags come out, it is a cause of worry, and of course the police does need to take action. And in fact, sources the police say that they have taken action, and many of these protesters, many of links have been basically investigated.
Rashni Kher is also now with us. Fareed, please stay with us on the phone line. Now, Mr. Rashni Kher, do you buy that argument from the government? The PDP says that, look, we are doing our best to contain these protests, and they have also been contained. But do you agree with that statement coming in from the PDP, Rashni?
Well, if they were containing it, and if they are saying they have been trying to contain it, the last time that they tried was just before Eid. And honestly, I think now this is the 6th Friday in a row that these flags have been waved. And now, apart from these flags, we have had 3 grenade attacks in Srinagar today. One as like 15 to 20 minutes back. Now, if they are containing it, one doesn't see it happening. I mean, is the police inefficient? No, that's not the case, because the same police was keeping law and order intact, let's say, 7 months back. And how is it that the same intelligence, same police, same counterinsurgency is unable to hold these young people? I mean, they would be at best maybe 200, 300 people in entire downtown, and they know these people. There are 5 police stations which are, always suspect. The SHOs in these police stations know these people. The least that one has to do is to put these people behind the bars. If they are not,
Okay, so Rashni, you actually do not agree with that perception being sent out by the PDP saying that, look, we are doing enough to contain these protests. Let's also get in the opposition's point of view. Junaid Mattu is also with us on the phone line. Now, Junaid, do you sense some kind of a change? Do you sense that there has been some kind of an urgency as far as the government goes in containing the protests? Or you believe that perhaps they've been happening at a higher frequency now and the government perhaps is looking the other way?
this has come after the attack on telecommunication network in North Kashmir, Sopore, which is, I think, a couple of months back. And now this has spread to the city, which is alarming by all accounts. It is safe to say that the government is clueless, if not indifferent. Our economy depends on our telecommunication network. The livelihood of thousands of people depends on it. And then there has been absolutely no investigation of a credible measure to ascertain why this is happening and who is behind this, which is very sad. And we, as the opposition party, condemn such acts, condemn all attacks on civilians, and we continue to hope that the government would wake up and try to control the situation.
Now, Junaid Mattu, you believe that the government needs to wake up. Let me get a, impartial view. Rashneek here is with us. Now, Rashneek, whether it's the PDP, whether it's the National Conference, or whether, it's any other political party, are they obviously not guilty of looking the other way around? Because we've seen this pattern happening perhaps in almost all the regimes. No government has acted, and that is why we see that they are emboldened. And you see these flags now coming out almost every Friday, Rashneek. We will connect with Rashneek, but let's also quickly return back now to Fareed in the meantime. Now, Fareed, what is the situation right now? Is the police telling you that have they arrested some people? Have they detained some people? What is the action that you see on the ground, Fareed?